Hey folks, it's Shane. How's it going? Temperance River behind me, Superior hiking trail to the side of me, and I'm on my way to Carlton Peak to do a Summits on the Air and Parks on the Air activation with the ACE 818. A little problem though. The route I'm supposed to go, the trail is supposed to be on the left side of me on the trail, not the right. I'm going the wrong way. And compound it, today is also the ultra marathon that's running on the Superior hiking trail, which I thought was last week. I was okay going against the flow of the racers because it's easy for me to get out of their way. But yeah, I don't want to have them come flying up behind me and me being in the way. So about a mile and a half into the trail before I realized this was the Temperance River. So back I go. There's two routes to the summit. I want to take the shorter route. This was my 46 climbs event day. Oh, it still is. I wanted to take the longer, steeper route up, but again, I'm not going to be running in the way of the people doing the marathon. So I'm going to get back around and I'm going to drive up to the other trailhead. I won't be able to see this lovely river behind me as much, but I'll be out of the racers' ways. Still gonna get a good hike in, and more importantly for this channel, I'll play a little radio. All right, I am back to plan A. I'm on my original path. Temperance River is on the correct side of me this time. I'm going with the flow of the ultra marathon, but I think I'm towards the end of it, so I'm not in anybody's way. Howdy. So, back to Carlton Peak. All right, I got my breath back, and we're on the home stretch to the summit. About 950 feet distance-wise and 250 feet elevation. So, not too bad. Behind me was the two worst spots are Bam Bam, and it's not quite a scramble, but it gets close to it. This flatlander was huffing and a puffing, but I'm recovered and we'll be on the air in no time. All right, we're at the summit, sitting up on the foundation of the old fire tower. Let's give 15 meters a try. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo Delta 9 November Juliet Juliet. Oh, what a beautiful sight. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo Delta 9 November Juliet Juliet. CQ, 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 calling CQ for Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air. Kilo Delta 9 November Juliet Juliet. CQ, 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 calling CQ for Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air. Kilo Delta 9 November Juliet Juliet, calling CQ and standing by.
Whiskey, Whiskey 7 Delta.
Whiskey, Whiskey 7 Delta. I got you coming into the summit and the parks at about 5-7. QSL?
Okay, QSL the 5-7. You're about a 4x2 near Seattle, Washington. Thanks for the activation. 7-3. Good luck. WW7 Delta.
Thank you, and you bumped up to a legitimate 5-9 on the last go-around. Great signal. Thanks for the contact, and 73. This is Kilo Delta 9, November Juliet Juliet, kind of CQ for Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air. QRZ.
Kilo 1 Alpha Oscar Sierra.
Is that Kilo 1 Oscar Sierra, QSL? Was that Kilo 1 Oscar Sierra?
Kilo 1 Alpha Oscar Sierra.
All right, thanks for the corrections. Kilo 1 Alpha Oscar Sierra. You're coming in about 5-7 to the summits in the park.
Roger that. You're about a 4-4 here in North Florida, Gainesville, Florida. 4-4 in Gainesville, Florida.
Thanks for the 4-4 in Florida, and thanks for being out there, 73. So I got Washington and Florida back to back. So I'm getting out there. CQ, calling CQ for Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, QRZ. CQ.
November 7, Echo Lima, Park to Park.
November 7, Echo Lima, Park to Park. Great signal. You're about 5'8" into my parks. QSL?
Roger. I do have your mark and I copy your 5'8". You're right here. You're 3x2, 32 into my park. Uncle Sam 0585. Numbers again 0585. QSL?
Let me get so I can type here. 0585 QSL.
Negative, I think. 0585. 0585. QSL?
QSL. Thanks for the park and thanks for being out there. 73.
73, enjoy your activation. And I'm with you on the typing. My fingers will stop working as soon as I'm logging. 73, enjoy your activation.
Yep, I got the disconnect too. I can work a microphone and I can work a keyboard, just not at the same time. Good luck with your activation and have fun. This is Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, calling CQ for Parks on the Air and Summits on the Air. QRZ. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, Park to Park.
Kilo Delta 9, Park to Park.
Yes, Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, Park to Park.
I'm battling through some TRM. I think I have Kilo Delta 9, November, Zulu, QSL.
Negative. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, November, Juliet.
Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, Zulu, K9, November, Juliet, Zulu.
Negative. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet.
I apologize. I can't get you out of QRM. I might have to go QSY. I apologize.
All right. The joys of QRP.
Parks on the Air. Whiskey, Romeo, Charlie.
Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, Park to Park.
I heard it. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet. You are a 3-3 into US 1935.
Copy to 3-3 into US 1935. I'm in two parks. I am in US 2525, US 2525. Second park, US 4491, QSL.
All right, copy the US 2525 and US 4491,
QSL, and you're a 5'9". Great signal here into the north shores of Lake Superior on Minnesota.
All right, thank you so much for the contact.
73, have fun with your activation. All right, we got the park.
CQ, Ohio State Parks on the Air. Whiskey, Romeo, Charlie.
We got the summit.
CQ, Ohio State Parks on the Air. Whiskey, Romeo, Charlie.
Called CQ on 15 meters, got 3 contacts, and then went dead. Now I just started hunting on 20 meters, a lot more activity there. So I get 1 or 2 more, and then find a spot and start calling. Kilo Delta 9er, November, Juliet. Kilo Delta 9er, November, Juliet. QSL.
Is that Kilo Delta 4, November, Juliet,
Kilo Delta Niner, November, Juliet.
Okay, I think I'm close, but I'm still not getting it. Again, with the call sign, couple times.
Kilo Delta Niner, November, Juliet. Kilo Delta Niner, Norway, Japan.
Sorry, it's pretty rough for me. I'm having a hard time hearing. Let's try it one more time.
Kilo Delta Niner, November, Juliet.
Okay, is that Kilo Delta 8, November, Juliet?
Niner. If you can't get Niner, you're all right.
Sorry, I'm not quite getting it there. Let me try Kilo November 4, November,
Juliet, park to park.
CQ, this is Whiskey 8 Alpha Tango Mike calling CQ for Ohio State Parks on the air contest from Quebec Hotel Lima, Quail Hollow State Park.
Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, park to park.
Kilo November 4, Echo Quebec Golf. I have you at a 5-9 here at Quail Hollow State Park.
Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, park to park.
Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet. I have you at a 5-3 into Park 10137.
QSL, correction on my call. It's Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet, 2 J's in it.
I got that correct, 2 J's. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet.
Roger, and you're a 5-5 into 2 parks.
Thanks for contact, 73, Whiskey 8, Radio Kilo Juliet, from Big Flat Mountain, standing by.
Park to park and summit to summit.
Can I get Victor Bravo Lima station, please? Kilo 4, Victor Bravo Lima. Kilo 4, Victor Bravo Lima, you're 5-9 in the clear here at Big Flat Mountain at Park 0064. QSL 15767, Augusta County, Virginia. Thanks very much for everyone. 73 and good luck. Thanks for the hunt again. 73, Whiskey 8, Radio Kilo Juliet, standing by.
Park to park, summit to summit. Kilo Delta 9, November, Juliet.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Foxtrot Germany, 57 in the Big Flat Mountain, and also 0064.
All right, it is 3:20. I passed my cutoff time. I was planning on getting off the summit by 3 o'clock. That didn't happen. Neither did the Parks on the Air activation. I ended up with 8 contacts for that. Seems to be the case with the Superior National Forest. This is the second time I've tried to activate it on a Summits on the Air activation and got the 8, but whatever. I could hammer it out and stay late, but when you get a view like this, I don't see how this could be considered a failure for Parks on the Air. Yeah, I did not get the activation, but this is definitely not a failure. Fantastic hike, beautiful weather. The bands were not favorable for QRP today, apparently, or whatever. Got the summit activated. You can see this used to be a site for a fire tower back in the day. So Carlton Peak is in the log for activating as Summits on the Air. Temperance River State Park and Lake Superior National Forest, as beautiful as they are, still elude me, so I'll have to come back. Well, let's see. I do have the 891 and the ATOS in the truck. A couple miles down that way. Maybe I can get 2 more contacts down there. I'll give it a go. Setup wise, using the Explorer, the POTA 20 from Gigaparts, Mike K MRD. That thing worked great. 818. I even brought out the FT4X to try to do a little 2 meters. You may ask, why didn't I use the 2 meters on the 818? I was going to, but I forgot my fold-up J-pole, the ferrite J. That would have been perfect on that mast. I probably would have a better chance getting a 2 meter contact. But all right, we're rambling now. Let's say goodbye to beautiful Lake Superior and get back to the truck. All right, I'm on the level now of the Temperance River, which means I'm getting pretty close to being out of here. So yeah, this was fantastic. My 46 climbs hike for 2024. Got the SOTA activation in at Carlton Peak. Pretty cool. I've backpacked past it a few times, but I've never done a activation there, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Met a lot of nice people up there, and then all the racers for the 100-mile marathon that's going on right now, which is a marathon is a level of insanity, and then a ultra marathon, 100-mile, that's taking the insanity to another level. And then running it down the Superior hiking trail, I feel very, very sane now. So I got the activation for the summit. I got 8 QSOs for the parks. At the top, I said that I might spark up the 891 and the ATOS in the truck and see if I can finish it off, but I don't have to. Like I said up there, it's never a failure when you're having a beautiful time hiking and playing radio. I mean, seeing stuff like this all day in Lake Superior. So I don't need the contacts. I don't need the activations. I don't care if there's unactivated parks on my stats. I really don't care. There's some people that would stay up there until UTC time to get the contacts or race back for the 100-watt radio. And there's even some people that would just not turn in the log and pretend they didn't do it. Be that way if you want. I'm turning mine in because I got a few park-to-parks and want to help other guys out. And as I keep saying, I did not fail today. I had a blast. Look at these views. It's hard to sign off when I keep coming up on stuff like this. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. 73. The Temperance River State Park and National, let's start over. So Carlton Peak is in the books for the SOTA activation. One more time, what feeling?